Hello, good evening, and you're very welcome to the Clean Coast Quiz week 4. We hope that you're all really well and that the staying at home is going okay for you. So let's get to it. If you've got a pen, paper, and get comfy. We've mixed it up a little bit this week, and I think it'll be fun. Okay, good luck. So round 1, true or false? 1. Most of the Earth's volcanic activity occurs in the oceans. So most of the Earth's volcanic activity occurs in the oceans, true or false? Okay. Question 2. A shark's skeleton is mainly composed of bone. True or false? It's a shark's skeleton mainly composed of bone. True or false? Question 3. The Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean is deeper than Everest is tall. So that's the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean is deeper than Everest is tall. Is that true or false? Question 4. Microbeads from healthcare products dissolve in water. True or false? So microbeads that are in healthcare products, do they dissolve in water? True or false? Question 5. In seahorses, it is the males that give birth to their young. Is that true or false? So in seahorses, do the males give birth to their young? Okay. Again, this is also a quiz to learn some things, so don't stress if you don't know all the answers at all. Question 6. Temperature during incubation can determine the sex of turtles. So temperature during incubation can determine the sex of turtles. Is that true or false? Question 7. The fastest marine animal is the blue whale. So that's the fastest. Is the fastest marine animal the blue whale? Is that true or false? And question 8. Litter from inland towns and cities can contribute to marine litter. There's lots of this in the news at the moment. The local authorities around the country are struggling with the amount of especially dumping that's happening from people's homes and households. So litter from inland towns and cities can contribute to marine litter. So again, we'll recap the questions before we give the answers, and we'll do that at the end of the following round for each round. So right now we're going to go straight into round 2, which is the picture puzzle round. And again, it's just say exactly what you see. So the example that we give is dogfish. Okay, let's go. What kind of animal is this picture describing? You got it? Okay, next. What about this picture? What animal is being described by these pictures? Okay, so what animal is that picture describing? Number 3. What about this one? What animal is being described here? So what animal is being described there? Say exactly what you see. So we move on. Number 4. What Irish place name do these pictures describe? A hairstyle that was very popular in the 80s, I believe. So what Irish place name is being described here? Again, say exactly what you see. Number 5. What about this one? What Irish place name are these pictures describing? So what Irish place name are these pictures describing? Number 6. What's going on here? What's the Irish place name that's being described here? Okay, number 7. What film are these pictures describing? What film? It's the name of the movie. Okay. And number 8. What character's name do these pictures describe? So say exactly what you see. What's the character's name being described here? Okay. Ready? Let's go and see a recap of round 1. So true or false. We were trying to see which of these were true or false. Most of the Earth's volcanic activity occurs in the oceans. 2, the shark skeleton is mainly composed of bone. 3, the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean is deeper than Everest is tall. 4, microbeads from healthcare products dissolve in water. 5, in seahorses, it is the male that gives birth to their young. 6, temperature during incubation can determine the sex of turtles. 7, the fastest marine animal is the blue whale. And 8, litter from inland towns and cities can contribute to marine litter. So let's have a look at the answers. So number 1 is true. About 75 to 80% of the entire planet's volcanic activity occurs in the ocean. False for number 2, the skeleton of sharks are mainly made up of cartilage. 3, it's true, the Marianas Trench has a depth of 32,200 feet compared to Mount Everest, which is just below 30,000 feet. 4, most I think would know this, microbeads are made of plastic and don't dissolve in water, so it's false for that one. 5, seahorses, the males do carry the young and give birth, so that's true. Number 6 is also true. If you incubate turtle's eggs below 81.86 degrees Fahrenheit, the turtle hatchings will be male. If the eggs are above 87.8, the hatchings will be female. 7 is false. The blue whale is the largest animal. The sailfish is the fastest marine animal. reaching speeds of 110 kilometers per hour. Wow. 8 is true. Litter from inland areas can be washed into rivers, streams, and drains from where it can enter the sea. So I hope that round was okay for you. And we will move on now to round 3, which is the sound round. And this week, what we want you to do is to guess the film or TV show. And again, there's a little clue for each. So let's go for question 1. And the hint is Steven Spielberg's first big hit movie. Ready? Okay. Number 2. And here is helping a killer whale escape. Ready? So what's the name of that movie? Number 3. This is a Tom Hanks movie.
No shrimp. Where's this god of yours? It's funny Lieutenant Dan said that, because right then, God showed up.
How are you doing? You get that? A great movie. So we go on to number 4. The hint here is a very popular Australian, I think it should be, not Austrian, Australian TV soap. Ready? I think probably most of you got that and definitely realize it's not an Austrian soap. I'm just amused here at the thoughts of that being an Austrian soap. Okay, so number 5, lost fish is the clue. Okay, how are you doing? Question 6. And the hint here is adventure novel by the Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson.
Could you tell me where I can find John Silver?
Long John. He'll be somewhere in the back.
Miss Silver, sir.
Okay. I'll give you a moment to confirm if you need to. Question 7. This hint is a German World War II movie about a U-boat. Okay. And question 8. The hint is red swimsuits and shorts. Ready for this? Okay, great. So I hope this round went well for you. And we'll move on to round 4. But before round 4, we're going to recap on round 2 and have a look at the answers to that. So round 2 is the picture round. So have a quick look again at any that you need to have a look at. Okay. And the next 4. Make sure you read the question. Some of them are relating to a film or a character's name or an Irish place name. And the answers are clownfish, I think was fairly good. Manatee, humpback whale, bell mullet, the iconic hairstyle. The cliffs of Moher, Sea Point Beach, Jaws, and I particularly like number 8, Blackbeard the pirate. So I hope that went okay for you. And let's go into round 4. Coastal geography. So question 1. Which of these is the most northerly point in Ireland? Is it Enniscrone in County Sligo, Rathlin Island in Antrim, Innisfrule Island in Donegal? So which of those 3 is the most northerly? Enniscrone, Rathlin, or Innisfrule? Okay. Question 2. Which of these is the most southerly? Is it Bear Island, Brown Head, both of those in Cork, or the Salty Islands in County Wexford? So which is the most southerly? Okay. Question 3. Which of these is the most easterly? Is it Burr Point in County Down, Lambay Island in Dublin, or Dunbar in County Wicklow? So which of them is the most easterly? Okay, we'll move on to question 4. And of course, naturally, we have to get the most westerly point in. So which of these is the most westerly point? Is it Therocht in County Kerry, Kilbaha in County Clare, or Cleggan in County Galway? So we give you a minute to have a think. So which of them is the most westerly? Okay, question 5. Which of these is the largest natural harbour in Ireland? Is it Rosslare Harbour, Drogheda Harbour, or Cork Harbour? So which is the largest natural harbour out of those 3? Is it Rosslare, Drogheda, or Cork? Okay, question 6. Which of these is the longest river in Ireland? Is it the Boyne, the Shannon, or the Lee? So which is the longest river in Ireland? The Boyne, the Shannon, or the Lee? Okay, and number 7. Ireland's marine territory extends way beyond our coastline. Is it twice the size of Ireland's landmass, 5 times the size of Ireland's landmass, or 10 times the size of Ireland's landmass? So have a think. Okay, and question 8. Which of these counties has the largest coastline? Is it Donegal, Kerry, or Down? Okay, so out of those 3, Donegal, Kerry, or Down, which county has the largest coastline? Okay, so I hope that went well for you. We're going to have a look now at the answers to round 3. The sound round. So the first movie was Jaws. We're going to need a bigger boat. I'd say most of you got that. Free Willy was the second. Forrest Gump was the third. Famous Austrian soap opera was Home and Away, or Australian. 5, Finding Nemo. 6, Treasure Island. 7, Das Boot. And 8, the iconic Baywatch. So, how did you get on? So moving on to the final round, round 5. Okay, so this is going to test our nouns a little bit. And I think that this will be a learning round for me, for sure. Okay, so a group of fish is called A parade, B school, or C pack. So a group of fish is called pack, school, or parade. Okay. Number 2, a group of jellyfish is called a bloom, battery, or school. So a group of jellyfish is called a bloom, battery, or school. Number 3, a group of sharks is called shiver, gang, or gaggle. So a group of sharks is called a shiver, a gang, or a gaggle. Number 4, a group of stingrays is called a fever, a swarm, or caravan. So a group of stingrays is called a fever, a swarm, or a caravan. Number 5. A group of barracuda is called a shadow, a labour, or battery. So what's a group of barracuda called? A shadow, labour, or battery. Number 6. A group of seabirds is called a troop, a wreck, or a family. A troop, a wreck, or a family. Okay, number 7. Cod. A group of cod is called a cackle, a lap, or a conspiracy. So what do you think a group of cod is called? Number 8. A group of crabs is called a herd, a colony, or a caste. So a group of crabs, a herd, a colony, or a caste. So I imagine that round was a little bit mixed of learning and knowledge. It was for me. Okay. So we're going to have a look now, a recap of round 4 and the answers to round 4 before we have a look at the answers to round 5. So round 4, we were looking for the most northerly point of Inniscrone, Rathlin, or Innistrue. 2, we were looking for the most southerly point of Bear Island, Browhead, or the Salty Islands. 3, the most easterly point, Burr Point, Lambay Island, or Dunbar. Which was the most westerly point out of Tirach, Kilbaha, or Cleggan. Out of these 3, which was the largest natural harbour, was it Rosslare, Drogheda, or Cork? 6, which was the longest river, Boyne, Shannon, or Lee. And 7 is Ireland's marine territory. Twice the size of Ireland's landmass, 5 times the size, or 10 times the size. And finally, which of the counties of Donegal, Kerry, and Down has the largest coastline? The answers are C. For question 1, it's 7k north of Inishowen. B. For question 2, 3 was Burr Point in County Down. A was Tirach in Kerry. It's the most westerly point in Ireland of those 3. 5 was Cork Harbour, which I think is the second largest harbour in the world, isn't it? Natural harbour. The Shannon is, of course, Ireland's largest river at 360.5 kilometres. Ireland's marine territory is 10 times the size of Ireland's landmass. It's 22 million acres or thereabouts. And 8 of those 3, County Donegal have the most coastline. So I hope you did okay there. Learned something as well. And we'll take a quick look at the answers to round 5. So beforehand, we'll recap again. Have a quick look. If there's anything that you missed, have a quick look and see if you can make a last-ditch attempt at an answer. Okay, the next 4. So you've got barracuda, seabirds, cod, and crab for the last set of 4 in those. And we finally get to the answers. They are. It is, of course, a school of jellyfish, or a school of fish, sorry. Number 2 is a jellyfish bloom. Number 3 is a shiver of sharks. A shiver of sharks. It's hard to say really fast. Number 4 is a fever of stingrays. Did you get that? Number 5 is a battery of barracuda. Number 6 is a wreck of seabirds. Number 7 is a lap of cod. Number 8 is a cast of crabs. I think there's lots to learn from that one. So I'll leave that up for another few seconds so you can have a look at it. So that concludes our quiz this week. We hope you found it interesting. We hope you learned some things. We hope you're all keeping well. And again, it's just us trying to bring some of the coast to you while you're at home. And stay safe. And as always, thank you so much. And if you want to get in touch with us for any reason, please feel free to do so. Whether they are suggestions for any engagement, whether you have any questions, whether you want to learn more about Clean Coast, whatever you want, please just find us. We're on many social media platforms and you can find us pretty easily. So take care, stay safe.